Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Familiartravels with your host Fallenwolf. Oh! So, I'd first like to make a huge apology. I know it's been a long time since we've had an episode. It has been almost a month. I do wholeheartedly apologize for that. I have been a little busy with things coming up. But first let me give the good news. One of the big infos of news I'd like to give is that I now have a new job, which is such a relief to say. I've been looking for something new for a while now that's outside of retail, and now I can officially say that I will no longer be in retail. I got a job offer actually as of the day of this recording. So that's really good news. And very quickly, I'd like to just say thank you so much, everyone who's been a huge support for me. I know a lot of you have been, very supportive. A lot of my friends and a lot of my fans have been very supportive of me as I've dealt with a lot of stress working at my job. And that is also why I haven't been posting videos as much or streaming as much, which I do really apologize for. I really love streaming. I really love making videos. I love video editing. I love all that stuff, and I love meeting you guys. So it's really, I'm so happy. It's great. It's great. But now that is taken care of, I don't start my new job for 2 weeks. So in the meantime, I am going to be working a lot of videos. I'm going to be really trying hard to push out videos, because I have a little bit of free time now. And the good news with my job is that I will now have nights free. It is a morning to afternoon job, so my nights will be free now. So it'll be a little easier for me to sleep and have a proper schedule and put stuff out for you guys and work on stuff. So I did want to honestly say thank you so much, everyone who watches my videos. Once again, thank you to all the people who sent words of encouragement and positivity. Once again, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably would have stopped doing this a long time ago, but it's nice to know that everybody has been so encouraging and positive and kind as I make these videos. But with that being said though, let's get into what we actually came here to do. Actually, funnily enough, I'm going to be skipping this part actually coming up. Long story short, to give a very brief synopsis, basically what happens is part 2 takes place a few weeks after part 1. Vanaheim is now on heavy lockdown. Everybody is followed. People, essentially, you're just meant to go to classes and come back to your dorm rooms, and that's pretty much it. And Hiro's kind of been just in a state of just absent-mindedness. They haven't really been going out. They haven't been doing anything. They haven't even seen any of their friends, any of the Cabal members, since the events of the end of part 1. Somebody comes to talk to him, investigate, a reporter basically about what's been going on, which, again, Hiro doesn't really know too much, and he kind of fibs. But after that, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, if you're really interested in seeing those parts, you can watch some of my older videos. Because I played through Poe's route. I would recommend everybody to play Poe's route anyway, because Poe is so hot. He's so great, and he's so wonderful. So with that being said, though, I'm going to skip right to the next part, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, everyone, and I'm back. So basically what happened is after that, Poe came to check on Hiro, to make sure that he was doing okay. And there's basically a very big meeting that just happened right now, where basically the Truth Front, which is pretty much the resistance group for Vanaheim, is trying to get more members together. And for this part, as far as I know, it doesn't really matter. But the way I've been playing it is whether, based on if a character belongs to the Truth Front or if they don't belong to the Truth Front, that's how I've been joining. So, for example, I played Poe first. I joined the Truth Front. Kaz is part of the Truth Front. I joined the Truth Front for him. Ironically, all the routes I played beforehand were all people who joined the Truth Front. So all the routes I'll be playing next are people who did not play the Truth Front. So I actually will be reading these lines because this will be the first time that I've played a route that doesn't have me join the Truth Front. So we're going to keep our hand lowered. We're not joining the Truth Front. Alright. I hear whooshing noises and I'm back in the town square with the other people who kept their hands down. Whoa, holy shit. I know, right? Kind of a dick move to spring all of that on us. I'm surprised you didn't stay down there, Sitzy, or would that be too much work for you? Oh, no. For people that forgot, we did play Kenchi's Rock. Kenchi and Sitzy did not get along well. Basically, to give a very brief synopsis, Sitzy started working at the cafe that Kenchi works at as a waitress, and due to some personal issues, which we'll get into when we play her out, she kind of just stopped showing up. So they're not doing too well. Whoa, hostile. Yeah, what the hell? I'm too paralyzed from the sheer amount of information received to respond. Sorry, I just stressed. This is a lot to process after all. That's fair. It was weird to see Cash as a member. I thought he was my friend. Well, we don't know why Murphy did what he did. A wave of fear washes over Frappy's face, like they do hearing Murphy's name. It's good to know I'm not alone in my anxiety. And we never will. The smart move would be to stay out of this and keep our mouths shut. Yeah, you're probably right. Agreed to never talk about this again. I stop and think for a moment. Agreed. That was really short. The four of us go on our separate ways, and before long I'm in my room. It feels like I'm blacked out or was teleported again. What a day. I have to say, there's something refreshing about being back in the world of Vanaheim, in the spiritual sense anyways. A lot happened when I was gone, but hearing that all of my friends are concerned about me feels good. I'm excited. When you're in a rut, it almost feels like you're waiting for something to happen. I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow at all. Part of me hopes I'll get another knock at the door. At least now I won't feel bad about talking to my friends. All that I have to deal with is my crippling anxiety, the various neurosis of my friends, our tyrannical government, half of my friend that thinks it's okay taking no political stance, and the other half that have decided to become dangerous revolutionaries. Seems pretty standard for a college student. Alright, here we go. That was pretty short. Back in the swing of things, I think I'll actually leave the house today. Although I'm not quite sure what to do. Swoosh. I heard the sound of paper sliding underneath my door, and going to check, it's an invitation to a fight club. This must be the thing Mocha was planning. Jeez, this seems intense. Seems like a good reason to get out of the house, though. A good break from the seriousness of last night. It isn't until tonight, which gives me some time to explore and see if anybody else got this invitation. Once I talk to whoever I want to talk to, I can just nap on my couch until the fight club. Alright, and we're gonna save. Okay. Finally, we're all done with the prologue. The first day of part 2. Most of that stuff that just happened, no need to worry about it. It's not really important for the routes. Like I said, it's already stuff that I've already played through, so no need to worry. I decided to drop in on the spot to see if anyone is there. I'm sure that if I received invitations for the fight club, some other people around town have also. Dropping into the bathhouse, I see, surprisingly, Nil and Cash hanging out there. Cash looks particularly distraught as I approach. Dude, we got all these invitations, I wouldn't worry. Did she specifically write show up early, we have to settle something off the records on yours? What if that's a good thing? Oh, Hiro, hey! What do you think about this? It doesn't look great. See? Oh man, she's totally going to kill me. Dude, can't you just, transform into something bigger? Something like me? Yeah, maybe, but that wouldn't help. I'd be just as strong and would have to carry all that extra weight around. Did you just call me fat? Well, dude, have you seen other kobolds? Fair. Nope, my only option is to fake my own death, escape on the Bifrost off of Vanaheim, and adopt a new persona as a humble farmer in the grasslands of Alfheim. Cash, doesn't that seem a bit complicated? What would you even farm? Something humble at first, like wheat. But over time, I would move on to having livestock, hire some farm hands, and convert the wheat fields into a vineyard for rare and exotic wines. I'd live there for the remainder of my life, testing batches and visiting wine shows. I'd have a small flock of kitsunes that would help peddle my wares. Out of the group of them, one would probably develop a habit of sipping off of Papa's supplies, and he'd have to go to boarding school. What? It would ultimately split up the family and cause unforetold consequences. The small farming community I've made my home in wouldn't accept me, and I'd have to return back to Vanaheim, and waiting there would be... Nil's at the edge of his seat. He looks excited. Mocha, you're right. There's really no way out of this. I'll have to confront them like Daniel and Goliath. I think you mean David and Goliath. Sure, whatever. David. Doesn't really matter who fights Goliath. Could be anybody. Nil and Goliath? So, Nil, how do you feel about the Fight Club? I love Cash, by the way. Cash is always so funny. I just love the way... I love his stories. And... yes, for people that are curious, I have already went through this scene as, Cash, but this is not that long of a scene, so I don't really mind doing it again. It'll be weird to see Sitsi there. Oh yeah, you guys had that big fight. Nil looks dejected. Yeah, I was kind of a dick, but I don't know. It's okay to call somebody out, right? Fuck yeah, 50% of what I say is calling people out. Cash, that's a little rude, right? Hey, I don't deserve this crucifixion. But to be real, Sitsi can be pretty lazy sometimes. Yeah, well, she's going through a lot. Is she? Yeah, she's got her transformation salve she's working on. Her brother has been really on her case lately. It's depressing to see Nil and Sitsi apart. They were such good friends before everything happened. I'm sure you two will work it out. You guys are thick as thieves. It looks like the two of you are just waiting for somebody to make the first move. You think so? Don't let it be you, man. That looks weak as hell. Cash, seriously? Okay, fine. Roll over. I'm just trying to get more tough before this whole Fight Club debacle goes down. Cash shadow boxes in the air. His punches can't even seem to land invisible targets. So you think you'll go, Nil? Yeah, at least to see Cash get beaten to the ground. I can't imagine what that would look like after fighting her. I thought you said it might not be a fight. Yeah, but that was before this conversation. Oh man, you're right. I'm totally insufferable. She's going to kick my ass. I've got to go. Cash runs off either to pack his bags to become a farmer or prepare for the fight. So, Hiro, you really think Sitsi and I will work things out? I'm sure of it, man. Don't worry about it. It's hard not to. I feel like I was never myself around Sitsi, and I'm scared if I work things out with her now, she won't like the person I've become. Oh, come on. People change. This time away has probably been good for you guys. Nil looks down. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna see if I can't write something to say to her. Haven't busted out the old scroll and quill in a good while. Thanks for hanging out, Hiro. You should go see how everyone else is handling this. If your advice to them is as good as mine, well... they'd be pretty lucky. And Nil walks off, leaving me in the bathhouse. Alright, the first night. I wake up from my nap, ready to approach the Fight Club. I do a few stretches, thinking if there's anybody I want to fight. We'll see how things go. If I wind up throwing punches, it's still good to limber up. I finish my stretches and pull out my phone, prepared for what's to come. Okay, everyone, and once again, this is going to be another scene I'm going to be skipping. Long story short, basically, Mocha has the Fight Club. Mocha tries to find ways for Cash to apologize. He continues acting, like kind of a dick and doesn't take things seriously, and he gets punched for it and gets knocked out because look at Mocha. I mean, look at her. Look at this gorgeous giant Amazon goddess. Like, imagine getting punched by her. I don't think it would end well, but he's fine, and everybody gets scared after Mocha beats up Cash. And that's all that happens, so I will see you right after this part. Okay, everyone, and I am back. So for this part, basically, this is after the whole fight scene debacle. Now we get to choose who we want to hang out with, and obviously, since we're going for Nil's route, I'm going to be doing Poe. I'm going to be visiting Poe and Nil. Yeah, and little... Sorry. Yeah, and little Frappy standing up to me like that? Just what the fuck, dude? Poe's ears twitch, eyes lighting up slightly. Wait, what? Huh? Nil and Poe blink at each other. Once a few seconds pass, Poe just scoffs and rolls his eyes. I think I feel it too a little. I mean, looking at Cash made me really anxious and scared. He's okay now, though. He's awake. Yeah, that's the feeling. Obviously, I feel a lot stronger since it's permanently affected my psyche. Right. So that was totally wrong of her. Terrible. Cash is gonna be alright. I always liked his funny pranks and stuff, and his cute little... You might want to stop there, Nil. It's goggles. I like his cute little goggles. Ah. So, what's the plan now? Honestly, I just need to take it easy for the next few days. Drink water, rest and relax, stuff like that. I think I might be able to start recovering after that. I meant, like, in general. Oh, beats me. I have my eyes turning to Nil. He looks like he's about to fall asleep standing up. Any ideas, Nil? Oh, huh? What? I think we should fight Mocha. You are insane, Nil. I meant in music, like a battle of the bands. Nil, that makes no sense. Like, not at all. I think it makes perfect sense. But she doesn't even have a band. Oh, true. I don't know, just trying to help. You aren't helping. This is helping. A safe house that strictly abides by the non-aggression principle. Do pay cuts count as aggression? What? Of course not. That's insane. Who are you even talking about? No one. Just generally. You and your generalities, Hiro. Poe shakes his head in a reprimanding fashion. Guys, I think it's almost bedtime. I'm real sleepy. Yeah, we better get going. Already? You just got here. I thought you need to rest. Poe freezes, looking at me as if I just committed murder. Recomposing himself, he smiles and nods. Right. Well, if you ever feel like coming to visit sick old me, don't hesitate. Alright. See you later, Poe. Yeah, see you, dude. Nil and I exit the shop, beginning our turk back to the dorm room. The walk itself was mostly quiet, with Nil drifting in and out of sleep-like states. Eventually, we walk inside the dorm building, arriving at Nil's door. Okay, well, I'm super tired, but thanks for walking me back. Well, we live a few yards away from each other, Nil. Oh yeah, true. Try to get some rest, Nil. I'll see you later. Alright, see you, Hiro. Good night, Nil. I walk down the hall to my own dorm room, opening the door and going inside. I lay down on my bed trying to fall asleep. Mental images of Kaz's battered face flashed through my mind, forcing me to toss and turn throughout the night. Fear and anxious ruminations become nearly impossible to control, but eventually I managed to fall asleep. Alright, we're gonna save there. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer. It hasn't really been that long. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer. The spa seems like a good place to relax today. Once I enter, I spot Frappy getting ready to enter the sauna. He notices me too and smiles. He seems nervous about something. Oh, hey, Hiro. Good spa day, right? I'd say. That sure was something last night, huh? Yeah, my muscles feel tight from just witnessing last night's fiasco. Yeah, I bet Kaz's do too. We share a laugh. Frappy's expression goes blank faster than mine. Are you worried about him? Kaz? Oh, I mean, he's been through worse. In fact, I think he's already down at the shop today helping Poe. Geez, magical medicine sure is advanced. So, any plans of your own today, Frappy? Well, I was probably just gonna do some work. What about you? Oh, that was Hiro. Hey, ignore that voice. That was Hiro. That was meant to be Hiro. Sounds like fun. Unless it's work or something, then maybe not so fun. No work. Just hanging out with friends. You both take a moment to shove your belongings in one of the cubies lining the wall outside the sauna. Well, it sure does feel nice to be here so early without some big lug taking up the space. I mean... Oh, Frappy! I knew it was Frappy, but Frappy couldn't possibly be referencing, big, strong Nil, right? I mean, he's not a big lug. Is he? Okay, maybe he's a little bit of a big lug. Just a little bit. Suddenly, Nil burst through the entrance, immediately coming over to us. I spoke too soon. Oh shit, hey Hiro, and hey little dude. Hey Nil. Hi Nil. I guess you're probably here for the sauna. You bet I am. The first step of the day is always the best. Yeah, I knew that. Why do you think? Before Frappy has a chance to finish his thought, Nil already has his belongings in the cubie as he dashes into the sauna room. Last one is a rotten leg. It's a rotten egg. Shoot, I'm sorry for distracting you, Frappy. He shrugs, sighing, collecting his things back out of the cubie. Things happen. Don't worry about it, Hiro. I'm heading out now anyways. Wait, you're just leaving then? Well, it's nothing personal. I've spent too much time here already, that's all. Frappy gazes towards the sauna momentarily before turning away, smiling at me and heading for the exit. Aw, Frappy! Frappy wouldn't enjoy himself. It was good to see you here, though, Hiro. Good seeing you too. Enjoy your day, Frappy. Just as I'm about to head into the sauna room, Nil bursts out. Hey man, what took you so long? And where's the little dweeby guy? I don't think he likes that stuff. It's just a joke. He knows I'm only messing with him. Does he? Yeah, of course he does. That's why he always goes along with it and pretends to be upset or whatever. If you say so. Nil collects his things back out of the cubie and makes his way towards the door. Alright, well, busy day for me. I'll catch you later, Hiro. Bye, Nil. As Nil exits, I notice that I've been here too long as well. I suppose Frappy was right to head out early. I enjoy a quick dip in the now empty sauna, spending about a half hour relaxing before I decide to collect my belongings to continue on with the day. That was very quick. Chapter 2 at night 2. It would be a good idea to see what Nil is up to. I haven't heard from him in a little while. He's changed a lot since the first time I've met him. He has his moments where I consider if he's changed much, but I think most people are like that. Changes come in subtle waves, not sudden crashes. I can't help but kick the idea that there's some part of me that feels good about this change, like I'm in some way responsible. Is that healthy, though? Should I really be trying to change my friends, even if I think it's for the better? I'm not sure if I even have a leg to stand on as some kind of moral arbiter. It seems like one of those walks where I can't quite quit the introspection. How I watch the dew on the leaves in the morning and reflect on myself. Something always feels nice about that. Makes me feel deep. One of those somewhat shameful expressions of self you could find catharsis in. There's something to be said for those private moments where you don't have to worry about shame. I think the growth of an individual comes when that leaves the individual and is expressed in their ideology. Man, I'm really feeling that introspection. I hardly even notice arriving at the dorm building. I take a second to prepare myself for social interaction before entering. Change my mindset to be less internal. It's strange how we have the... Oh man, still introspecting. I stop for a moment to see if I should go to Nil's dorm after all. I knock on Nil's door and am met with a panicked voice of response. Don't come in! Nil, it's just me. Yeah, 1 second. Nil's tone is surprisingly defensive or panicked. It's hard to tell with someone like Nil whose self-expression is already so rare. I hear him rumble around his room for a short time until finally the door opens and I'm let in. It's difficult to tell if Nil's room looks any different than I'm used to, since it's so messy. Any idea I had about Nil's nervous behavior is quickly dismissed by his disarming smile.
Yo, man, it's cool to see you.
Hey, Nil. I thought I would come over and say hi.
Righteous. I have some things to do today, and it would help if you gave your input. You're better at that stuff.
Since I've started spending more time with Nil, I have noticed him deferring more social responsibility to me. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the role. Sure, Nil, what's up?
Oh, it's just that you're all good at that girly feminine stuff, you know?
What have I ever done to indicate that to you?
I mean, not directly, comparatively.
Nil unironically flexes.
Pretty much everybody's some kind of feminine compared to me. Look at me.
I don't know, I think femininity and masculinity are a little more complicated than that.
The Nilmeister doesn't care about complicated social issues.
Dude, what have we said about nicknames?
Sorry.
And I mean, you should care about social issues, right? I mean, I care I'm nice and all that, it's just not my bag. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that was Nil. I guess I can understand that.
I'm not anti-good, you know? I'm just not anti-bad.
A more centrist approach? Nil stares blankly into space as if something short-circuited his brain. You know what, never mind. What was it you wanted help with?
Yeah, well, I have to go buy a bunch of girly stuff for my sister in Jotunheim.
What, they don't have clothing stores there?
Oh, they do, but she said ogre chick is not acceptable dress code.
The more I think about Nil's massive family, the more I'm interested in meeting them. Is there even a clothing store here?
I thought Poe might be the dude to talk about that stuff. He's always good looking. Not like that, though. I'm not into Poe like that. Guy's just well dressed.
It seems extra on guard and defensive today. I should do my best to be conscious about that. It's difficult to not try and be analytical over emotional, but I think it's important for me to be supportive.
Dude, what are you doing?
Huh?
You're like ignoring me?
Oh, I was just introspecting. You know, when you get like that?
What?
Like that voice in your head, that inner narrative?
I just need to buy some clothes, dude, or not figure out my soul plexus or whatever.
Yeah, okay, so what all do you need?
I have a general idea. I think we should probably just go see Poe. It's just good for you to come because Poe doesn't like talking to me by myself.
Really?
Yeah, he said, and I quote, "I'm not gonna bother talking to somebody who has a total inability to talk to himself."
That sounds like something Poe would say.
Kinda mean, right?
Yeah, I'll be a buffer for whatever reason he's not that mean to me. That's probably because he likes you, Hiro. That's probably why. He's like, he's not that mean to me. And I'm like, yes, because he loves Hiro.
Poe is judgmental. He ranks his friends based on value, you know?
Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. If I'm being honest with myself, Nil's ability to express his points is better than most of the people I've talked to since I got here. He doesn't have anything to prove, and that gives everything he says a certain genuine tone.
Alright, you're doing the thing again. Let's start walking, talking, yada yada.
Yeah, okay.
Oh hey, I just have to clean up a second. You're cool, right?
You're going to clean?
Nah, I just wanted to see what you would do. Let's go.
Nice.
Pranked by the Nilmeister again.
Dude, nicknames?
Yeah, well, I introspected and decided this nickname is my self-identity on the astral whatever.
Stop taking the piss.
Never! Let's head.
Noah has this kind of indescribable charm. Some kind of innate wit to the things he says and how he says them. Part of me thought when I started talking to him he would be a simple stereotype, and part of that is true. I guess it goes to show people can have simple and complicated aspects of themselves. People aren't binary, and their decisions are more complex than they're often given credit for.
Okay, let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Yeah, okay, why not? Who should we pick?
Public figures, probably.
Alright, let's think of some celebrities.
That's probably the more polite thing to do.
Oh wait, that's probably the more polite thing to do.
Okay, guys are the Impalers, older are the Tyrant, and who would round this out well? Madonna.
I only know Madonna out of those, dude.
I'm actually surprised you know Madonna, Conqueror of Worlds.
I think we're thinking about different Madonnas.
Damn, alright. I guess the only people we have in common are our friends.
I suppose.
Let's not get any of the ride or die homeboys we both knew. That'd be super uncool.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's try this over. Fuck, marry, kill,
Hold on, everyone. Oh, sorry about that.
Orikumi, Murphy, and Scarlet.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate list of our less focused on friends.
Is it bad that I had that at the top of my head?
Yeah, a little.
You still want to play though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll go first. Kill Orikomi.
Yikes.
Wow, that doesn't sound good on the tongue. You just gotta kill the one you know the least, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Marry Scarlet.
For real?
Yeah, she's like motherly, nurturing.
How could you possibly think that?
Dude, you don't know my parents.
Pretty prudent response, but I guess I'll accept it. She could probably look after you too at the bar.
Yeah, free booze straight from the teat.
So that leaves fuck.
Oh yeah, fuck Murphy for sure.
It's that easy? You got a thing for birds?
What? No way, just like, feathers are softer than fur and all that. Okay, Hiro, what's your deal? You gotta answer now.
Fair enough. Fuck first, I guess. Let's see.
Hey, Hiro, I've been doing more introspecting, and I've been thinking maybe we should have a house rule.
Fuck, marry, kill should have a house rule?
Yeah, if you don't want to talk about someone, you can pick somebody twice.
Seems arbitrary.
Fine, don't follow the rule if you want, it's up to you.
Ooh, okay. Who do I want to do that with? I actually would say Scarlet. Out of those three. Scarlet. Gotta be Scarlet.
I get it, man, the pinstripes.
That's your judge, pinstripes?
Yeah, man, shapes the figure.
You seem to know a lot about that kind of stuff. Do you really need me around to buy this stuff?
Alright, I respect your decision as an individual. Who are you trying to spend the rest of your life with?
Hearing those words from Nil flusters me a little. Oh yeah, sure, let's see. I would... Orikomi, because he seems like a pretty nice guy. Murphy, I don't like Murphy at all. I think I'd marry Orikomi. I feel like that would be a fun marriage.
I killed your spouse.
What is this, Romeo and Juliet?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's these two families feuding, some romances involved and whatnot.
Oh, like West Side Story.
Alright, and I would kill Murphy. I hate Murphy. Sorry, Murphy, you're going bye-bye.
That on the record?
It feels so weird picking any of these ones.
Yeah, it's kind of the worst part of the game. I don't want to kill anybody that I would conceivable also want to fuck or marry.
Yeah, but fuck or marry makes it sound a little too... I don't know, the killing depersonalizes it.
That's weird as hell.
Yeah, I guess we don't usually look at the stigma with things like this. Like, if you can't marry or fuck somebody, you gotta kill them.
You ever hang out with Murlocs? That's like their whole deal.
Huh?
I mean, not all Murlocs, but like a good number.
How did we even get here?
I don't know, you have weird chats when you're just walking. We're at Post Shop, though.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I think that's a good... No, we'll keep going. I was about to say that's a good part to end, but we'll keep going. I entered Post Shop, and to my surprise, he seems open and welcoming of our presence.
Thank God, people!
What do you mean?
It's one of those days I've just been superstar for interaction.
I get that.
You don't. I have this need for it. Craving. Gotta satisfy it. Let's chat, everyone. Let's get egotistical.
Poe's been acting super strange lately. It's been rough on him the past few days, so I'm sure that's something to do with it.
Fuck, this would be the perfect time to dish out an insult at you. Yeah, I'm pretty vulnerable. Too bad you can't. I'm an open target. Was that your nickname in Helheim? You know, because you,
Come on, Nil, take it home.
Was that the name for your coochie?
Bad, horrible, awful. Never refer to any part of me as a coochie again.
I don't like it in my ears or in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what Poe said back in Helheim. Boom!
We did it!
Yeah, alright, good one.
Oh man, this feels good. I feel powerful.
You're all over the place. Settle down.
Yeah, alright. It was just a weird interaction when I came in here.
We're all acting weird.
Kind of a weird tone, yeah?
Okay, we are here for some reason. Right, Nil?
Yeah, I actually have a list of things I need to get from you if that's okay.
Nil's tone is suddenly a lot more passive and polite, as if he's tiptoeing around a point.
Yeah, okay, hand it over. I'll get the shit for you.
Well, it's a list I kind of wanted to see, options and varieties for and whatnot.
Okay, this seems interesting. I didn't know your brain was capable of processing options and varieties.
Alright, I need some makeup sticks.
I can't quite make out some of what Nil is saying.
What kind of sticks? I have sticks for days. Walking sticks, talking sticks, talking sticks, walking sticks with walkie-talkie bits.
I know I'm here to hang out with Nil, but Poe's little change of attitude as of recently is hard to ignore. He's talking a mile a minute. It's difficult to even follow what he's saying.
Oh, the kind you use to put color on the scales, like...
Makeup?
Yeah, those.
Do you wear makeup, Nil?
No, they're not from me. They're from my sister. This whole list is.
No makeup in Jotunheim? Can't, grind some berries together with a simple pastel and mortar contraption, rub it in the skin? Topically, of course.
Poe seriously needs to chill out.
Do you have makeup sticks or not?
Sure, but you can't have them. Can't shell out a bad product.
They're bad?
Well, no, not really. It's inaccurate. For makeup, I need skin tone. It's foundation. It has to match the skin of the person, and unless you have your sister's scales kicking around your drawers, which would be super weird, can't in good faith sell bad makeup. I'm sort of in the process of adopting strange principles and ideological beliefs. It's a coping mechanism.
Nil stops and thinks for a moment.
She has pretty much the same skin tone as mine.
What am I, some kind of centrist? Can't have similar skin tone. It needs to be the same skin tone.
It's the same skin tone, promise.
You sneaky little cheester. You do wear makeup.
Just sell me the makeup, Jesus. I don't want to be a part of the stupid manic bit you're up to.
Jeez.
Poe, you are being pretty out of control.
Double G's.
Just, chill out a little bit, right?
Yeah, okay, I'll chill out.
The room is silent for a second.
As soon as Nil admits that he's completely full of it. The makeup stuff is bullshit, but I'm not gonna allow liars in my store. Got burned by that once, not going to be burned again.
Wait, is Nil really getting makeup? Oh, really? I'm curious now, everyone. Oh my gosh, is the makeup for Nil? Oh, if it's for him, I can imagine. He does not. He tries so hard. He tries so hard for his public appearance. His public image. I know he really doesn't want to talk about this.
Get over your stupid toxic masculinity and grow a pair. Get the makeup and smear it all over. But first admit it's for you. Not going to put up with lying.
Poe's behavior does make sense when I consider what happened recently with Frappy. I turn my head to Nil. He looks noticeably upset.
If I had a pair, I wouldn't be buying makeup.
Dude, you are so fucking stupid. Listen, makeup, whatever else is on your list.
Poe reaches over and grabs the list from Nil.
Yeah, this shit here, foundation, glitter, blush palette. Wait a second. This isn't makeup for makeup's sake. This is makeup for cross-dressing.
Honestly, dude, go fuck yourself. You think because you're so smart you can pick every person apart and figure them out? Just because you're too stupid to tell if someone is telling the truth or not doesn't mean you have to be a dick at me.
Nil, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was for that.
Poe's tone is completely serious.
It isn't for that. It is for my sister. Can you believe this, Hiro?
Well, Nil, I mean...
Nope, fuck this. Fuck you, pussies. Poe, just because you don't have a dick doesn't mean you have to compensate by acting like one.
Ooh, no, don't say that. That's not a good thing. Oh. No, I know you're mad, but that's really bad to say. That's really bad to say. Guys, don't say that. I don't care how mad you get. Don't say that to somebody. Don't say that to somebody who's trans. That's really screwed up. Don't say that to a trans. That's really screwed up. That is really, really, really screwed up. And you guys know how I treat that kind of stuff. Oh, no. I was liking you. Why did you say that? I mean, Poe's a dick too in this situation. But Nil's being really a dick too. It's like, jeez. I also cannot... Oh, jeez. Nil storms out and slams the door behind him. Poe looks shocked for a moment before snapping his fingers, the broken door falling down and a new one coming in to replace it.
That would have been a way better diss. Also, my door is getting slammed a lot this week. I'm gonna have to replace the door chamber.
Wait, what?
Oh, the doors? I'm not a god. I can't just make things out of nothing. I have, slots for the new doors to go in. I get replacement doors made in advance and load them in. You know, for efficiency reasons.
I meant the cross-dressing thing, Poe.
I really am all over the place, huh?
Sort of. Was Nil really buying that stuff for cross-dressing?
I don't know. You tell me, man. We have dresses, wigs, makeup. Oh shit, I totally fucked up. Oh man.
What?
He isn't cross-dressing? No way. I know about that for sure. Fuck.
Poe, what is it?
Well, I mean, he is cross-dressing. Sort of. He must have wanted to join the drag performance.
Drag performance?
Yeah, I'm running a drag competition next week for some of the people around here that are into that kind of thing.
How is that different from cross-dressing?
I mean, in principle, it's not. Well, drag is performance. People cross-dress personally for all kinds of different reasons. It's a different context, you know? Choices and preferences that an individual makes are up to the individual to decide their reasoning for. But with this here, specifically him doing this for the purpose of joining my drag show, there's obvious context.
Is there?
You could always ask him.
Yeah, I guess, huh?
Hey, tell him I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Nil was opening up and didn't deserve that from me. I've dealt with so much shit when I was transitioning. You would think people would have better things to be an asshole about. Especially in regards to me, but I've heard that more than anything else. So, yeah, I can sympathize. Just let him know I'm sorry, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see what he's doing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to swing this back in the manic direction. Maybe I'll reorganize all the shelves.
Okay. I start to head out. You good?
I'm fine enough. Go forth and seek your love.
What?
I don't know, that was weird. I'm just gonna keep saying weird shit, so...
Yep, okay. Catch you later, Poe. My heart is beating quickly as I walk. I miss the serenity of introspection in the morning. Inner thought is really a double-edged sword. Walking the same path to Nil's dorm room, I find myself questioning what I think. Questioning my relationship with Nil. This is just like the flowers. This is just like him to do this. But I'm his friend, and I am responsible for the decisions he makes. At least a little bit. Maybe he thinks I'll judge him, and that's why he's keeping this from me. It's difficult in introspection to not make a situation about yourself. I know I should be supportive of Nil, but I don't like that he's still keeping things from me. It makes me feel like I haven't gotten anywhere with him. Should I even be expecting to get places with my friends? Introspection sucks. Fortunately, I am at Nil's dorm at this point. I welcome somebody being upset at me more than being upset at myself. I head towards Nil's room, and as I approach, I hear something coming from inside. The sound of soft, effeminative affirmations coupled with disco music is coming from inside. I wait a moment for a knocking on the door. I knock but hear no response, just a scuffling of things and a few dispassionate grunts.
Sock on the door, bro.
I look down and do in fact see a sock on the door. It looks unclean. I came to talk.
Yeah, just give me a second here. In here with a girl right now.
I open the door and enter to find Nil quickly pulling the bedsheets over a lump on his bed. Nil, there's nobody here.
Yeah, they're here, and hot too. Just, yep.
Nil, you're gay.
I've made a decision.
Nope, don't even go there. Cut the bullshit. You have to be honest with me. That's how you keep friends. Even if it makes you uncomfortable, you need to be honest. You can't keep important aspects of your personality from people.
I could do whatever I want. Okay, yeah,
Nil pulls a blanket up. There's a pile of unfolded laundry underneath.
There's nobody under the blanket.
Now can we chat? Oh, now we can chat.
Okay, Poe was super wrong, alright? I'm not a cross-dresser, that isn't me.
Okay.
I thought if I get the stuff for Poe's drag performance, I could try it out and people would have recognized me.
Nil, seriously?
I know, drag is dumb, I was just kidding.
No, I mean, it's not a bad idea to sign up for that. It sounds like fun. But did you seriously expect to put on makeup and different clothes and have people not recognize you in a community of less than 300 people? You're a giant kobold, for real?
Yeah, I guess now it's not the best idea.
Okay, whatever. That's not even the point. Why don't you want to be recognized?
Alright, let me spell it out for you. You don't know me very well.
That hurts to hear. What do you mean?
No, not like that. I just mean units of time. You've only seen me here during break, right?
Yeah?
It's totally different when school starts. I don't hang out with like anybody in this mall thing. I have all my own friends, except for Sitzy.
I never really thought about what Nil or anybody else does outside of this.
Like, this is temporary, transient. Maybe I get a couple of friends from the cabal, maybe I don't. But I have a whole group of people I already know that I want to protect my relationship with that you don't even talk to. I don't want to lose those friends, those people.
What are they against gardening? Drag?
I don't know. That's the whole point. It's not worth the risk. Being Nil isn't worth the risk. I can hedge my bets by being like them. I might not know all the things they're against, but I know the things they're for, and I can work around that.
That isn't healthy.
No. Being alone isn't healthy. Being depressed isn't healthy. This might be unusual or whatever, but how can you say that me having friends is unhealthy?
I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying?
That you don't have any friends if there isn't a you. That person you made, that person you created has friends. You as an individual have nobody. I mean, you have people that care about you, like you, all of that. But you'll never know who is friends with you and who is friends with the creation of yourself you made until you start to show part of who you really are. Weed out the fake friends, you know?
But what if they're all fake?
That would suck, but I know I'll be here for you all the way through if that's the case.
Well, how do you know that you know the real me?
I'll tell you the Nil that I know. The Nil I know values truth above everything else, values sticking up for the little guy, values helping his friends doing the right thing. The Nil I know is one of the strongest people I know, physically. Nil lets out a little laugh. And emotionally, the Nil I know maybe doesn't have the largest vocabulary, but has a quick wit and charm that lets him say the right thing at the right time. The Nil you know sounds pretty cool. Also, this is perfect for a thumbnail. I'm gonna use this for a thumbnail. Sorry everyone, I'm saving this picture because I actually think this is a really good one. I like this one a lot. Okay. But the Nil I know is scared of what people think of them. The Nil I know overcompensates because they want to project an idea of themselves. The Nil I know is shitty and mean sometimes. Also, I didn't realize there was another one. Hold on. This one's better. It's like, hold on, everyone. It's like, this one's a much better one. I like this one a lot more. This has everybody. There we go. Okay.
What?
But the Nil I know is great in kind some other times. You can't change a projection. A projection can't grow in worth. It's the material representation of a flat image. You can change a person, you can grow, be more kind, compassionate, and every time I see that happen with you, it makes me like you even more. That's the Nil I'm gonna stick with. Just silence in the room for a moment.
I've been waiting to let that out, like, all day. Did you mean all that? You really stick with me?
Of course. Sorry for getting all weird and preachy at you.
I don't think I've ever heard someone talk like that before.
Yeah, I was in, like, one of those introspective moods. Stuck with me all day.
I get it. Hey, so, I think I'd be good at drag.
Honestly? Step back a little bit. Nil takes a couple of steps back, and I look at the proportions of his body. Well, you certainly have the hips for it.
You ever notice how everyone in the cabal has just...
Juicy, right? Oh, I love that they said that. They actually said what we've been thinking. Oh, that's perfect. That's a fourth wall break right there, everyone. He's like, you know, everyone with the cabal is juicy, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I've noticed that too. Everybody in some form is a little juicy somewhere. That's the perfect word for it. I love that. I'm gonna start using that word. Juicy, right?
Yeah, it's like the council organized a group by
Thigh danger. Oh no! Stop it! Oh, this game is self-aware. Oh no! Oh, this game is self-aware. I love it. I love it so much. The two of us laugh.
Alright, man. I'll do it. I'll sign up.
Right on. Let's head down. I think Poe's and Files are queued up for you somewhere.
I actually think this is something I should do myself. Going and seeing Poe, I mean.
Oh, okay.
No, it isn't like that. It's just, I brought you with me as a buffer. I want to be able to handle doing this by myself.
I'm here to help.
I know, I'll find you. But, hey, tomorrow, come over, okay? I have to go land a Poe and then try and think of a drag persona. From what I understand, that requires some intense meditation.
Alright.
Seriously, Hiro? Thank you. I feel like I had my chain cut. I just needed somebody to give me a little push.
Yeah, cool.
Seriously, you and me, tomorrow. Date.
Date?
Yeah, proper date. It'll be a date.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'm asking you out like that kind of date.
I figured.
Okay, I didn't want to muddle words. Okay, I'm nervous and rambling. Let me go do the thing with Poe.
Nil doesn't even bother escorting me out of the room. He looks super flustered, only stopping in front of me briefly to consider a hug, bobbing around me and leaving me presumably to Poe's shop. A date with Nil. That ought to be exciting. For now, I think it would be a good idea to give him his space and let him take this idea home. Hopefully it's a save point. Oh, perfect. Okay, everyone. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, so we are officially going on a date with Hiro. Is officially going on a date with Nil. No. We're gonna stop right here. Perfect time to stop. A lot longer of a video than I had planned on being, but you know, I couldn't help it. I think this was a perfect part to end. So finally, Nil and Hiro are gonna go on a date on the next part. Nil has finally realized that he has to start being himself and stop hiding himself, and Hiro's there to support him. I'm so happy. That was a really good scene. I really like that. Because I was like, oh no, I was like, Nil's going back to his old ways, but I think hopefully this is a hint of much better things to come, that Nil will start to become a better person. But with all of that being said though, this is sadly the end of this video. Once again, as I like to say in every video, thank you so much to everyone who stopped by this video, even if you're a first time viewer or a long-term viewer. Thank you so much. Once again, I would like to say, if you really enjoyed my videos, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that little thumbs up, as well as if you really enjoy what I do and want to help support me and help basically donate to allow me to get more games and support me, feel free to also click the link to my Patreon and join my Patreon. I am still coming up with benefits for being a patron member, but you know, it's a work in progress, so it'll come. But anyway, with that being said, this has been Fallenwolf. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everyone. Love each and every one of you. Bye.